Hello again. Okay, so in this video, we'll find the coordinates from a given equation and then we have to plot the points and the coordinates on the. Okay, so first we have this question. Copy and complete the table for y equals x. Okay, so here we're going to just complete it. Y equals x tells us how to find um, the x and y coordinates of our graph. So what does y equals x mean? Y equals x means all the y points, okay, found on the y axis are equal to the x axis. Okay, so if you look here, these numbers represent the x points on the x axis and these are the y points on the y axis. So here, if we have x which is 0, using our equation, y should be 0 as well since x must be equal to y, okay, or y is equal to x, meaning the same thing. 1 is equal to 1, 2 is equal to 2, okay, and here we have 3, comma 3, 4, comma 4, 5, comma 5, and 6, comma 6. Therefore, we have found our coordinates, okay, for this equation. Now we have to plot our coordinates. So first we have 0, comma 0, which is here. Then we have 1, comma 1, 2, comma 2, 3, comma 3, 4, 5, 5, and 6, comma. Okay. When you are ready, you have to join your points. Okay, and you should have this line. When you have finished plotting the points and joining the line, always write down the equation of your line next to it. Okay, so here we have y equal to x. Okay, so this is our line. As you can see, for every x point there is a y point. So for every 1, there is a 1y. Okay, so 1 the x-axis and 1 from the y-axis. Right? And there you have your line. Okay, so let's do the second one. Now we have y equals to x. Okay, so y equals to x means that for every y, that the y coordinate is double the x coordinate. Okay, we should know from the previous chapters, okay, in algebraic expressions, that when you have 2x, that means that 2 is being multiplied with x. Therefore, in other words, that y is equal to double, okay, 2 times the x value. So if you have 0 here, 0, okay, times 2, times 2, you should get the 0 here, okay, in the y-axis. Okay, so what we have to do is that we have to double these numbers to x to get the y-axis. Okay, so 1 times 2 gives us 2, 2 times 2 gives us 4, 3 times 2 gives us 6, 4 times 2 gives us 8, 5 times 2 gives us 10, and 6 times 2 gives us 2. Okay, and therefore we have our points here. Now we have to plot these points on this axis. So here we have 0, 0, which is here. Okay, 1, comma 2. So 1, you go up 2 here. 2, comma 4. So find 2 on the x-axis and you go up 4 here. 3, comma 6. 3 on the x-axis, you go up 6 here. 4, comma 8 for x-axis and you go up 8. 5, comma 10, 5, you go up 10. and 6, 12, 6, 12. And then we have to join our line. Okay, so here we have 0. Sure that your line cuts all the points, all the coordinates of your line. And then you have to write down the equation next to it. Okay, so y equals 2x. Our last equation is y equals 3x. So this time, instead of doubling the x value, we're going to triple the x value, okay, to get the y point. So here, what did you do here? Let us move on to this because you cannot see 0, 0. 1 to get to 3, we multiplied 1 by 3. So 1 times 3 gives us 3. 2 times 3 gives us 6. Okay, so every time you have to triple the x value. 3 times 3 gives us 9. 4 times 3 gives us 12. 5 times 3 gives us 15. And there you have your coordinates. Okay, so now we have to plot our points. So we have 0, 0 again, always starting from the origin. 1, 3, so 1 from the x-axis, and you go up 3, which is here. 2, 6, 2, go up 6, 3, 9, 3, go up 9, 4, 12, 4, 12, and then we have 5, 15, 5, and if you have enough space, you go up until 15, but here our y-axis stops at 12. Okay. Last step is to join your line. Okay, so from every point, touch every point, use always a pencil and a ruler, you have your line. Therefore, this line is called y equals 3x. When I have drawn these three lines, okay, you should notice something. So here this line is called y equals x, whereas 1x. This line is called 2x. This line is called 3x. So what did you notice here? I have noticed that whenever I increase this number, so from 1 I get it to 2, and from 2 I get it to 3, okay, every time I increase this number, this coefficient with x, okay, you should notice that my line becomes more steeper, okay, it becomes more steep, right? So every time you increase this number, we call it the gradient, you should get a more steep line, okay, a steeper line. Okay, so that is basically that's it for this question. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching.